Today we're going to look at time clauses and the if clause and how to use this correctly. A lot of people make mistakes with sentences which use the if clause and time clauses. So I want to make sure that you have a clear understanding of how to use it. So first of all, I'm going to give you a sentence with the if clause. So the sentence is, if it is sunny, we will go to the park. If it is sunny, we will go to the park. Now notice that we are talking about the future, if it is sunny, but we're not using the future tense. We're not saying if it will be sunny. We're using actually the present simple tense, if it is sunny. And then the next part of the sentence, the other clause in the sentence, that uses the future simple. We will go to the park. So remember, if you're using the if clause to talk about the future, after the if, there should be the subject. So if you, if we, if I, and then the present simple of the verb. If I go, if we talk, if you like, etc. Make sure that is in the present simple tense when you're talking about the future. And this is the same for time clauses like when, if you're talking about the future. For example, when I get home, I will cook dinner. Again, we're talking about the future, when I get home, but because we're using a time clause, when, we need to use the present simple tense, when I get home, not when I will get home, but when I get home. And then the next part of the sentence, I will cook dinner. Let's look at some other examples with other time clauses. For example, before. Again, we're talking about the future. Before I go on holiday, I will tidy my room, for example. Before I go on holiday, I will tidy my room. Make sure, again, we're talking about the future, you're using the present simple tense. Before I go, not before I will go. And another example of a time clause is as soon as. Again, talking about the future, but it's as soon as I get home, I will order a pizza, for example. Not as soon as I will get home, but as soon as I get home, I will order a pizza. So really, really important, these time clauses, the if clause. If you're talking about the future, yes, I understand it's the future, but the future comes in the next part of the sentence, not after the clause, the time clause, like when or as soon as or before, or the if clause. After that, you want to use the present simple tense.